ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ 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 ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀਓ। ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨ, ਸਾਹਿਬ ਮੇਰਾ ਮਿਹਰਬਾਨ, ਜੀ ਸਗਲ ਕੋ ਦੇ ਦਾਨ ਰਹਾਓ। ਤੂੰ ਕਾਹੇ ਡੋਲੇ ਪ੍ਰਾਨੀਆਂ, ਤੁਧ ਰਾਖੇਗਾ ਸਿਰਜਨਹਾਰ। ਜਿਨ ਪੈਦਾਇਸ ਤੂੰ ਕੀਆ, ਸੋਈ ਦੇ ਆਧਾਰ। ਜਿਨ ਉਪਾਈ ਮੇਦਨੀ, ਸੋਈ ਕਰਦਾ ਸਾਰ। ਘਟ ਘਟ ਮਾਲਿਕ ਦਿਲਾਂ ਦਾ, ਸੱਚਾ ਪਰਵਦਿਗਾਰ। ਕੁਦਰਤ ਕੀਮ ਨਾ ਜਾਣੀਐ, ਵੱਡਾ ਵੇ ਪਰਵਾਹੋ। ਕਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਤੂੰ ਬੰਦਗੀ, ਜਿਚਰ ਘਟ ਮੈਂ ਸਾਹੋ। ਤੂੰ ਸਮਰਥ ਅਕਥ ਅਗੋਚਰ, ਜੀਉ ਪਿੰਡ ਤੇਰੀ ਰਾਸ। ਰਹਿਮ ਤੇਰੀ ਸੁਖ ਪਾਇਆ, ਸਦਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਕੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ। ਰਹਿਮ ਤੇਰੀ ਸੁਖ ਪਾਇਆ, ਸਦਾ ਨਾਨਕ ਕੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ। ਆਓ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਾਤਸ਼ਾਹ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸਰਣ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਓ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਦੀ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ we getting through Rehraas Sahib. Today we got to the shabad, which is by Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, Raag Gujri Mahalla Panjwa. So we'll read the shabad and then we go through the vyakhya of it. So this is the shabad. Maharaj says, Raag Gujri Mahalla Panjwa, Kaahe re man Chitveh Udam, Ja ahar har jio parya, Sail pathar meh jant upaye, ਤਾਕਾ ਰਿਜੁਕ ਆਗੈ ਕਰ ਧਰਿਆ। ਮੇਰੇ ਮਾਧੋ ਜੀ ਸਤ ਸੰਗਤ ਮਿਲੇ ਸੋ ਤਰਿਆ। ਗੁਰ ਪ੍ਰਸਾਦਿ ਪਰਮ ਪਦ ਪਾਇਆ, ਸੂਕੇ ਕਾਸਤ ਹਰਿਆ ਰਹਾਉ। ਜਨਨ ਪਿਤਾ ਲੋਕ ਸੁਤ ਬਨਿਤਾ, ਕੋਏ ਨ ਕਿਸ ਕੀ ਧਰਿਆ। ਸਿਰ ਸਿਰ ਰਿਜਕ ਸੰਭਾਹੇ ਠਾਕੁਰ, ਕਾਹੇ ਮਨ ਭਉ ਕਰਿਆ। ਊਡੇ ਊਡੇ ਆਵੈ ਸੇ ਕੋਸਾ, ਤਿਸੋ ਪਾਛੈ ਬਛਰੇ ਛਰਿਆ। ਤਿਨ ਕਵਨ ਖਿਲਾਵੈ ਕਵਨ ਚੁਗਾਵੈ, ਮਨ ਮਹਿ ਸਿਮਰਨ ਕਰਿਆ। ਸਭ ਨਿਧਾਨ ਦਸ ਅਸ ਸਿਧਾਨ, ਠਾਕੁਰ ਕਲ ਤਲ ਧਰਿਆ। ਜਨ ਨਾਨਕ ਬਲ ਬਲ ਸਦ ਬਲ ਜਾਈਐ, ਤੇਰਾ ਅੰਤ ਨਾ ਪਾਰਾ ਵਰਿਆ। ਕਾਹੇ ਰੇ ਮਨ ਚਿਤਵਹਿ ਉਦਮ, ਜਾ ਆਹਰ ਹਰ ਜੀਉ ਪਰਿਆ। ਸੋ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈਗਾ, ਇਹਦੀ ਉਥਾਨਕਾ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ। ਹਰੇਕ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੁਣ ਜੇ ਆਪਾਂ ਦੇਖਿਆ ਹੈਗਾ ਰਹਿਰਾਸ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਇਹਦੇ ਹਮੇਸ਼ਾ ਇੱਕ ਕੰਟੈਕਸਟ ਸੀਗਾ, ਉਥਾਨਕਾ ਸੀਗੀ। ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਇਜ਼ ਗਿਵਿੰਗ ਅ ਕੰਟੈਕਸਟ ਵੈਨ that ਸ਼ਬਦ ਵਾਜ਼ ਸੈਡ। ਹੁਣ ਕਈ ਗੁਰਮੁਖ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਕਥਾ ਸੁਣੀ ਹੈਗੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਨ੍ਹਾਂ ਨੇ ਵਿਚਾਰ ਕੀਤਾ ਆ, ਤੇ ਉਹ ਇਸ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਦੀ ਉਥਾਨਕਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਦੱਸਦੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਉਹ ਸੋਚਦੇ ਨੇ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਹੈਗਾ ਆ, ਜੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਕੋਈ ਕੰਟੈਕਸਟ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਕਈ ਵਾਰੀ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਰਦਾ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਆਪਾਂ ਆਪਣੀ ਜ਼ਿੰਦਗੀ 'ਚ ਸ਼ਬਦ ਨੂੰ ਅਪਲਾਈ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਮੈਨੀ ਆਫ ਦ ਕੰਟੈਕਸਟ ਆਫ when a ਸ਼ਬਦ was said, some of the vidwans in our panth, they don't talk about the context when the shabad was said, because they say that we have to apply that shabad to ourselves. But at the same time, the Sikhs, the brothers and Sikhs are giving us the context. So sometimes it's important to understand that because it's history related. And also the point remains true that we have to apply that to ourselves. So we always learn from other people, we learn from our gurus. So I personally feel, and I think many people from the Sampradaya Sikh honde hege, they always feel to give that context so people can understand why it was said in that way. Then they can learn from that and apply it to our life. So it's not something which is historical only, it's relevant to us today as well. So what we'll try and do is look at the history and then look at how it applies to us in our life as well. Now, when Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, when they became the Guru, at that time Guru Ramdas Ji was alive obviously, and they brought Guru Sahib back from Lahore, and then the Guru Gaddi was given at that point. So everybody knows about this time. But between the time that Guru Arjan Dev Ji became the Guru and Guru Ramdas Ji then becoming Jyoti Jyot, there was a bit of time. And in this time, Guru Arjan Dev Ji started to make Hari Mandir Sahib. Guru Ramdas Ji had given them the instruction, they started to make Hari Mandir Sahib inside Ramdas Sarovar. But at that time, Guru Maharaj, Guru Ramdas Ji and Guru Arjan Dev Ji sent away by Gurdas Ji to Agra to do Katha. Many times now a Panth, Maharaj sends people away in our history to go and do Katha somewhere or do some talk somewhere. Wherever they've placed them, obviously they're supposed to go there for that reason. Even Guru Arjan Dev Ji was sent to Lahore when they were not Guru yet to go and do Katha there. Now, when they were there, at that point, then the Saneha came, the message came, that Guru Ramdas Ji Maharaj has become Jyoti Jyot. Okay? Now, obviously Guru Ramdas Ji had 3 children. Theek hai na? There was Prithi Chand, Mahadev, and then Arjan Mal, who became Guru Arjan Dev Ji. So Bhai Gurdas Ji, he comes back from Agra to come to Amritsar to, just to go back and see what's going on. Guru Maharaj become Jyoti Jyot, make sure everything is going smoothly. When they're leaving from Agra, they take some Sangat with them to go and see darshan of Guruji at Harmandir Sahib. Now on the way, they're traveling, it was cold, it was winter, they didn't have that much food with them, and they got to a place where the river was on one side, but there was no boats for them to cross. So they had to cross, because if they stayed on this side, they would get cold and cold, but if they crossed over, they could get to the next spin they had to get to. Now the problem was there was no boats. So they had a bit of stress. Now, at this point, the Bhai Gurdas Ji told the Sangat that there is no boats, we're going to have to cross the water ourselves. Theek hai na? There is a danger when you cross the river without a boat. You walk across, there's going to be danger. They said, tusi na start singing a shabad. Yeah? And that this shabad basically said that when you sing your Guru shabad with you, then nothing can trouble you. Nothing can trouble you. Yeah, the shabad is Gur ka bachan baseji nale. And they kept singing this shabad all the way while they crossed over. Now when they crossed over, Maharaj Ji kirpa de naal, because they had so much parosa in their Guru. Yeah? To main aaya, sarni aaya, parose aaya, kirpa aaya. Jo paave teo rakho swami, marg gure pathaya. They've come to their Guru with so much sharda. Even the small children were singing that shabad with so much sharda, that the water never went above the knees of the little children, above the heels. And for the adults, it was just up to their heel. But the kids never went even up to past their knee. They were singing the Shabad Gur ka bachan baseji nale. And they crossed over. Now the water of Beas had never given way to anybody, but here it did for these people. They crossed over to Goindwal. And Bhai Gurdas Ji fell at the feet of these children. And they go that you children got so much faith in the Guru, I bow to you. And young little children singing the Guru Shabad, full faith that Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj rakh lenge. They will save you. Yeah? And the children said at this time, Guru Sahib nu pave ta ho janda hai. If you make your Guru happy, if Guruji wants it, then anything can happen. Sharda hondi Sikh Sikha vich ki Guru Sahib jo bhi kahin, Guru Sahib jo bhi hukum karne honda hai. Yeah? Mare rakhe eko aap manak ke kich nahi hath. Ki sade hath vich kuch nahi, Guru Sahib samrat hai. Sarab kala samrat hai. People just have the faith that Guru is all powerful. Not worrying about scientifically if it can happen or not. The Guru Sahib can make things happen. This is what happened. Now when they got to Amritsar, they were agents of Prithi Chand and Mahadev. They were there as well. And Bhai Gurdas Ji, he obviously had been around when Guru Arjan Dev Ji got the Guru Gaddi. So he didn't get involved with anybody else, but he went there. Now, but still, in his mind, he had the idea that is Guru Arjan Dev Ji definitely the Satguru? Now that Guru Ramdas Ji is gone, is he definitely 100% the Satguru, the youngest child? He said, I wonder when I get there, if Guruji can tell me how I crossed over the river. Guru Sahib is Antarjami. When they get up to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj in Amritsar, then Guru Maharaj says, Kyon bhai? They say, you crossed over, taking the support of the Naam. You crossed over the Beas with the support of the Naam. And straight away, they fell at Guru Arjan Dev Ji's feet and they realized, yes, this is my Guru. Satguru's Antarjami, Sarva Kala Samrat. Yeah, all powerful in all things. And they said, what did the children say when they were crossing over? They asked them. And they said, Maharaj, they were saying, Guru Sahib nu pave, ta ho janda hai. Yeah? If Guru Sahib is happy, then it will happen. Now the langar is brought out. theek hai na? And Bhai Gurdas is sitting there. But when they bring the langar out, everybody's sitting together and eating. But when they give the food, Bhai Gurdas notices that they've been given misse prashade. Now misse prashade is a roti made from dal that was left over the previous day. And it was chole left over the previous day. And they'd been put into the atta. Now obviously, people that aren't that wealthy, they eat this way because they think, well, yesterday's sabji, I put it into my dal, or roti, I put it into my roti, and it gets used up, yesterday's dal. And that it's not wasted. But Bhai Gurdas, he says to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, they go, in relation, I'm your Mama Ji. Because Bhai Gurdas is a cousin of Bibi Pani Ji, the mother of Guru Arjan Dev Ji. They go, relation-wise, Guru Sahib, I am your elder. I'm elder. And also, I've been away for a while away in Agra. So when I come back, I expect that, you not expect, but you'd hope that you're going to welcome me back, say, "Aao ji, langar shakao, do your seva." But he says, what's happened here with these misse prashade? Not exactly what we call, top billing in terms of langar. And sometimes we might think that as well. What's happened to the langar here? Yeah? No, people have been a bit stingy here. Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj starts smiling. They go, but we're all eating the same food. No one is hiding something and eating something. If you've got a question about the langar, why don't you go and ask your sister? My mother, your sister, is sitting in the langar cooking. So Bhai Gurdas, they finished their meal. They're interested because Bhai Gurdas is very interested in the running of the household. He's been in the household for a long time. New gurus come and he's interested what's going on. They go to the back, wash their hands, do kurli, and they go to the back. And Bibi Pani Ji, they have a little bit of vichar. This is cousin sister. They say Fateh, and they say, why is Guru Arjan Dev Ji trying to save money? What is going on? Why are they trying to save some money? When Guru Ramdas Ji was here, every day there would be Kada Prashad. Even sometimes you see Sangat of here complaining about the prashad, they are not so fresh every day and people saving money. So they ask the same question. Mataji says, what's happened is that we do the best we can. They take langar pani thoda, it's become a bit tilla in that sense, because of the fact that Prithi Chand and Mahadev, the elder brothers, they stop the Sangat coming to do Matha Tek. They take the peta off them. They say, give us the peta you brought for the Guru's house. They take that peta. Sangat doesn't quite realize what's going on. Then they take them to Prithi Chand or Mahadev. They don't even let them come to us. If somebody does come to us, then they might give us some peta that we apply to our langar. But they say, but even then, what peta comes to us, most of it is spent on Harimandir Sahib, to make Harimandir Sahib. Because Guru Ramdas Ji, when they've given the bachan to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, that make Harimandir Sahib amazing, make it really beautiful, think of it as my body. Eri seva unj karni hegi jive mera aap da sareer hega. So Guru Arjan Dev Ji was spending most of the money on the Harimandir Sahib. And very little was left for the langar itself. So they say, because for that reason, we're not doing anything niradri to you, there's no disrespect towards you, but this is what we have. They say, you're lucky today we haven't got prashad. Sometimes there's very little we have. Sometimes we don't even have that much. Now, when listening to this, Bhai Gurdas got very upset. Firstly, he got upset with the fact that two brothers were doing tokha, were actually cheating the Guru themselves, the two elder brothers, Prithi Chand and Mahadev. But also, themselves they couldn't tolerate this. They were upset that Guru Maharaj is sitting here calmly, peacefully, tolerating all of this. They said, I can't tolerate this. At that time, a Sikh comes and says, Maharaj, Sangat is coming from Kabul. Bhai Gurdas gathers up his things and he goes off to Pipli Sahib, which is way ahead of Amritsar. He goes there and he stops us on the way. He puts a big sign up and he sits down and he sets up, like in the Gurdwara, they put some nishani of the Guru's house. And they put some tokens to show this to the Guru's house. They say, any peta you want to go to the Guru, give it here. If you want to go and give it to Sahibzade, the other sons of Guru Ramdas Ji, you can take it with you. But anything for the Guru, bring it here. So anyway, in this way, they do get some peta, and they get a bit kush. They get a bit happy. Look what I achieved for the Guru's house. ठीक है ना? They're thinking now that, like Guru in Japji Sahib, Guru Maharaj says, कि नानक निर्गुण गुण करे, गुणवंतया गुण दे, तेहा कोई ना सुझई, जेतिस गुण कोई करे. Guru Maharaj says, I am nirgun. Nanak nirgun, gun kare. You give me qualities, gunavantya gunde. Even those who have qualities, you give them qualities. But I can't think of anybody, teha koi na sujai, jetis gun koi kare. If anybody can do anything good for you, I can't think of anybody that. You only give and give, we all are takers. But here the Sikh says, I will give to the Guru. He's gone with a little bit of pride that he's going to do something for Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. He comes up to Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj, he's come with a little bit of pride, to look what I've got for you. At this point, then, this shabad is read out. Because Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj has seen what Bhai Gurdas has done, and now they give their teaching. At the same time, Mahadev and Pritisanda are quite annoyed that Bhai Gurdas did this. This is our Mamaji as well. How come he's taking money that was going to come to us? Maharaj says, Kaahe re man Chitveh Udam, Ja ahar har jio parya. They say, O Bhai Gurdas, Kaahe re. Kaahe re means why? Kyun? Kaahe re man. Man now we can apply to ourselves. This is what we can apply to ourselves. By this time, they're saying to a mana, a Bhai Gurdas, why do you worry? Chitveh Udam. Chitveh means to think, to worry, fikr karna. Udam means the efforts, plans. So why do you worry? Why do you think about plans? Kaahe re man chitveh udam. Why? Ja ahar har jio parya. Now here, some people, and including myself, when we heard the word ahar, often you translate it as food. Because ahar is food. It's food. So ahar, but this is ahar here, does not mean food itself. It means effort. The same shabad comes by Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj in Rag Ramkali. They say, Ahar sab karta phire, ahar ik na hoye, nanak jit ahar jag udhare, virla bujja koe. They say everybody makes all sorts of effort. Ahar sab karda phire, ahar ik na hoye. They say, but they don't make even one effort. People make so many efforts, they say they're not even making one effort. What is the effort? Maharaj says, Nanak jit ahar jag udhare. That one effort by which you can save the whole world, Maharaj says, virla bujhe koi. Very few people understand what is the real effort to make. Ai naam japna. Sansar rogi naam daru. Main lage sach bina. Very few people even think about their life and think, let me do something for Vaheguru, everything will get taken care of. Here we can understand now what kind of effort that we think about. Something is not happening in our life. We start thinking, let's give up our Nityanem. We'll do that instead. Rehraas Sahib time is coming up. We might be able to make some more money. We think, let's make that money and let's not do Rehraas Sahib. Why? Because we're trying to make plans for ourselves rather than let Vaheguru do the work for us. Kaahe re man chitveh udam. Why are you making so many, thinking about so many plans? How many efforts you're going to make? Ja ahar. When the effort, har jio parya. Parya means lagya hoya usse. Har jio is, Vaheguru is involved in making the efforts themselves, but you think you can do better than them. Everything is in his hands, but we think we can do better than Vaheguru. Maharaj asking Bhai Gurdas, why were you trying to make so many efforts to get this sorted? When in fact, Vaheguru was taking care of the whole thing themselves. Ja ahar har jio parya. In fact, the Shabad we read at the beginning, Ki Meherwan Sahib Meherwan, that is also by Guru Arjan Dev Ji Maharaj. And in that Maharaj says, Ki Meherwan Sahib Meherwan, Sahib Mera Meherwan, Ji Sagal ko de daan. He gives to everybody. Then they ask this question from us. They say to the mind, they go, Tu kaahe dole praniya, tud rakhega sirjanhar, jin paidaish tu kiya, soi de adhar. The one who made you will take care of you. Why do you worry so much? We think, dolta. Dolta here applies to us in our life. We often give up Sikhi for what we worry about. People give up Sikhi for so many things. For their career, family, a partner. All these things they give up Sikhi for. Why don't they trust the one who made them? Follow this path, and why Guruji will let you take care of everything. This is what this Shabad is speaking to us. We keep making plans, but we don't give up our plans and come into the Guru's plan. We keep thinking we know better than the Guru's plan. But when we surrender, things work much better. Because the destiny that is written for you comes forward. The rest of the time, we're trying to make our own destiny. Sikhano dekho, most Sikhs are always worried. If you say to somebody, Amrit Shaklo, the first thing they give you is the worries. No one thinks, wow, what am I getting offered? First thing they tell you is, I'm worried. They don't think the Amrit's got any Shakti inside it. Asal vich oni e mande nahi ki Amrit vich bhi Shakti hegi hai, Guru Sahib vich bhi Shakti hegi hai. If we understand our Guru has Shakti, if we understand Amrit has Shakti, we wouldn't have such fears of following Sikhi. But we keep making Chitveh Udam. We keep thinking and making plans rather than let Sikhi take care of itself. Let Guru Sahib take care of themselves. We fall into line. Maharaj here says, Sal pathar mein jant upaye, taka rijik aage kar tarya. They go, you know why, Guru? Sal means very dry, but also it means big boulders, big dry areas. They go, Sal pathar, in big rocks and in stones, meh jant upaye. He's made little animals come up even inside rocks and stones. A barren rock, something you couldn't think anything could be made out of, and Akal Purakh has made beings there. And not only has he made beings there, Sal pathar mein jant upaye, taka rijik aage kar tarya. He's even placed their food in front of him. Aage kar tarya. Now the word aage here can have two meanings. The first one is that he's placed the food in front of them. Just like, you imagine you come out, the animal is made, but the food is made before the animal. Yeah? You think that the first thing is the animal was made, then you had to go and look for food. But no. Akal Purakh arranged the food for the animal first, then created the animal. The Guru Sahib says in Bani, Pehla deta hai rijik samaha, pichon deta hai jant upaha. They go, first, you made the rijik. Rijik means food. Rijik here, taka rijik aage karta. Rijik is a Farsi word for roji roti, your daily food. Taka rijik aage karta. Before they were even born, he made the food and they made the being to eat that food. But the word aage can also mean turun. From the beginning of time, Akal Purakh has given the hukum, and they've arranged this situation so much that before man came on the earth, fruits and vegetables were already here. Huh? Yeah? That apple tree was there before Adam and Eve came. You understand? Whatever you're thinking about in this, what Akal Purakh has thought of it. Sometimes I look at some fruit and I think, wow, Akal Purakh, thwanu pata kiven lagya. How did Akal Purakh made the apple first, and then people came here that could eat the apples? Yeah? He's made all of this such a perfect system for us to survive. Everything is in balance. The food suits us, and we suit the food. Yeah? But when we go outside that system, and the unnatural way, the food we eat nowadays in the shops, half the food in the shops you could just bin, leave it in the bin, it wouldn't even go bad. It's got so many preservatives inside it. The very last, I think it was in Denmark or Sweden, they closed down, they banned McDonald's. The last thing they did in that McDonald's shop is they got a full meal, they put it on a tray, they left it on the table, and they closed the restaurant. I think years later, that meal is still lying there, and it's not being touched, and it hasn't even gone off. Because वो खान जोगी चीज नहीं हैगी, असी खांदे रहंदे हैगे. It's not even worth eating. मैं कल लंदन सीगा, I was walking past, I saw this kebab shop, I thought, हाय, ये लोग की किवें चीज बेचते ने, ये खान जोगी चीज नहीं. And as I was walking, and this other guy was walking past the opposite way, and he goes, oh man, chicken kebab, that's my favorite food. I love it. मैं क्या ताही बनांदे ने. They make it because people like this guy, they love eating it. वैसे वो खाना नहीं. You might as well call it, पता नहीं उन्हें की कह सकते. It's not food. It's not really food, but they still eat it because people are interested in that stuff, gand. And we're trained that way. Maharaj Akal Purakh has already made the food we need to eat. The healthiest food is the food that grows out of the ground. The unhealthiest food is what the human beings make. Taka rijik aage karta rahe. Matlab turoi. It's a planned system that was made already for what we need to eat is already there on the earth. Maharaj, now at this point, Maharaj says that pehlo deta rizq samaha, pichon deta jant upaha. To jevar data avar na swami, lave na koi lavanya. They say, Vaheguru, you first put the food, then you made the beings. There's no one as big a giver as you. No one can even compare to you. We keep trying to become like God, creating food, but no one can even make something as amazing as broccoli. No one can make something as amazing as cauliflower. No matter what we've made, we can't make something as amazing as vegetables. Sarda honda nahi. Akal Purakh made that. What I tell my kids is, this is God made, this is man made. Look at the difference. Yeah? Quality wise, look at the difference. We can't come close anything as nutritious as vegetables. So at this point, something else happened. The Shabad has got two stories. So another story happens. What this story is at this point from Kashmir, a Sangat turned up. This was Sant Madho Das. They turned up with the king of Kashmir at that time, in the Ilaka, and all of his family, and all the Sangat as well. When they come over there, the story comes out of what happened, why they had come at that time. Basically, at that point, in the town of that king, where the king was in charge, there was a famous Mahapurush called Sant Madho Das. He used to do such amazing Katha. He was a Sikh as well. He was a Mahapurush from the Sikh order. And he used to do such an amazing Katha of Akal Purakh Vaheguru. People used to come from so far to come and listen to it. And when he would do Katha, he would go on and on. People would sit. They wouldn't go home. They wouldn't say, chalo, chalo, time ho gaya. They would sit sometimes till 2 a.m. listening to his Katha. But the king at that time, what had happened in that Ilaka, in that area, is somebody done some stealing. And the king had said, go and find these people. And they couldn't find them. The king got fed up of these thieves. And he said, from now on, after 12 o'clock in the evening, no one is allowed to be outside. Whoever is outside, I'm going to crucify them. Suli is like on a big khamba. I'm going to hang them up there on a suli and torture them slowly to death. So everybody got very scared. And the Sangat came up to Madho Das ji. They said, Vaheguru, Kirpa karo, please don't do your Katha past at 2 a.m. We want to stay, but you do Samapti at 11:30. We can get home by 12 o'clock. We don't want to die. Now this happened for many, many months. Sant Madho Das also accepted it. But one day, Sanji, they were going through some beautiful prasang. There was some sakhi they were going through. And they lost track of time and they kept going. Now the Sangat got a bit scared. They were worried, oh no, we're going to die today. So the Sangat starts to leave and they go away. But this one guy stays. One young lad, he stays. Not that young. He must have been about 20. He stays because he had a name. He had a routine that he would always at the end of the Katha ask from Agya from Sant Madho Das ji, ask permission before he went home. Only Agya mangan waise baitha reha. These two of them stayed, everybody else is gone. Now what happens is that the guy asks for Agya at 1 in the morning when the Katha finishes. He goes home. On the way home, he gets captured by the Sipahis, the policemen of that town. They capture him. And they say the king has said that anybody out at 12 o'clock will be tortured and put on a crucifix. How come you're not scared? Why are you not like this? Anyway, they capture him overnight. This guy is kept in the prison overnight. Now he's one of 4 sons. Yeah? And in the morning, he's taken up to the king's kacheri. Kacheri means his court. In the kacheri of the king, they say to him, Ki now, right, the king says, why were you out last night? How could you think about breaking my orders? He's very angry. He goes, who are you and who are your parents? Let's ask them first what they think about this. He says, I'm Flana person from this house. And they bring his father over. His father comes back and he says to him, you know what the king says to the father? Your son is going to get sent. I'm going to crucify him. He's broken the law. I gave the hukum. He didn't listen. Now what happens is, the father says, you know what? This kid, he is one of my 4 sons. He never listens to me. He's useless, this son. I got 3 sons who work in the business. They're very good. But this one never listens. He's always in the Gurdwara. He's always over there doing seva. Kade nahi aanda, kade nahi manda meri gal. Even the mother says, "Eh sadi gal nahi manda. Tusi jo karna, tusi kar lo." The parents of the guy have said to the king, "Do what you want with him. He doesn't listen to us anyway." Now, the poor guy. Now, the king says to this guy, he says, "Is anybody else here who can help you? Yeah, because have you got any other family that will stand for you? Because at the moment, it ain't looking good for you." He says, I'm married. I got kids. So they call his wife and his kids. Now the wife comes over. Now obviously the guy's got a bit of hope. Yeah? But what happens here? They say your husband has broken the law. Your father's broken the law. And I'm going to crucify him. Have you got anything to say for him? The wife says, this guy is no good to us. Kuch nahi karta sade waaste. Jo karna kar lo. He's no good to us. Do what you like with him. Kill him. He doesn't help us anyway. Mere waaste kuch nahi karta. The guy's like, oh man. Now the children say, what kind of father is this guy? Never bought us anything. Never done anything for us. So, here, this guy now is going to get killed. The king says to him, is there anybody else who can do anything for you at this moment? No one wants to help you. He says, well, there is Sant Madho Ji. And he has a lot of prema, I have a lot of prema with him. Maybe you can ask him to come down. So they ask for Sant Ji to come down. Now, Sant Ji comes over and they say to him, who is this guy to you? He's committed a crime. Who is he to you? Sant Ji goes, you can say he's a satsangi of mine. He comes in a satsangat with me. You can say he's like a chela, like he's my student. I'm teaching him. Or you can say he's like my son. Whatever you want, you can take him as, but he's one of mine. So the king says to him, this guy's committed a crime. He's about to get crucified. Don't you want to help him? Now what does Madho Ji say? He says, what can I do to help him? He says, his Guru Arjan Ji Maharaj, he will help him. Why should I help him? Let his Guru help him. Now, what they do, they say, okay, let his Guru help him. So this guy, he gets put up on the tree. Yeah, they're going to tie him to the stake. First they put him up on the stake, and they're going to hammer nails into him to crucify him. So he's up there, now what happens all of a sudden? This dry wood, the wooden blocks, this dry wood that's been dug into the ground, that's been put across that way, suddenly this wood becomes like a tree. It grows roots into the ground, and it grows, not vegetables, but it grows patte. Suddenly it's become like a green tree. Yeah? What is being said here is a prasang of this shabad. Mere Madho ji, sat sangat mile so tarya, gur prasad parampad paya, suke cast harya. Maharaj says, talking to Bhai Madho ji. What happens here? They say, Mere Madho ji. Here, Madho has two meanings. The first Madho means, Ma is for Maya, Dho is from the word Tar, which means the husband. So, O Pranpati or Akal Purukh, the husband of Maya. Yeah? You are Maya is seen as a woman, but the Pati is Akal Purukh Vaheguru. You are the husband of Maya, you are her master. But here, the other meaning is, talking about Bhai Madho ji. Mere Madho ji, he's just come now. Yeah? Sat Sangat Mile Sotarya. Those who meet the Sat Sangat, they are saved because now the king, when he sees this tree, which used to be dry wood, suke, sukka hoya cast means wood, suke cast harya, it's become green. The king is shocked. He goes, what is this kotak? What is this miracle that this wood has become a tree? This wood has become green, harya parya. How can I hang this person? He looks at Bhai Madho ji and he gets scared. He goes, this must be some Mahapurukh. I don't want to annoy him, otherwise I'm going to get some shrap. Shrap means like a curse. He gets scared, I'm going to get cursed, and he brings that guy down. He brings him down. He goes, he falls at the feet of Bhai Madho ji, Sant Madho ji, and he says, forgive me for what I've done. Forgive me for what I've done. I tried to hang this person, and by Sant Madho ji says at that point, he goes, how can I forgive you? The one who saved him, the one who's Guru Arjan Ji Maharaj, he is the one who's going to forgive you, not me. For what you've done, you have to ask forgiveness from Guru Arjan Ji Maharaj. Now they bring the guy down, and then the king falls at the feet of Bhai Madho ji and says, please then take me to Guru Arjan Ji Maharaj. He says, okay. So as they leave, the family of the king says, I'll come as well. We'll all come. Then the Sangha says, we'll all go. So now a massive congregation has come over from Kashmir all the way to see Guruji and Sant Madho is there as well. The king has bought loads of money. Yeah. Now the two stories work together. The king has bought loads of money, and that money is going to go into langar. And all that Bhai Gurdasi has saved by going forward to Pipli Sahib, that doesn't compare to what the king has brought. What he thought he could do with his power to go in front of at Pipli Sahib and get the money that Sangat was going to bring, that's only a little bit. But Guru Sahib, by saving Bhai Madhas ji there, by saving this kid, through their own kala, has now brought loads of money coming. They wanted to break the ahankar of Bhai Gurdas ji. What can the Guru do and what can the Sikh do? A Sikh, Sasangat ji, a Sikh, Manlo, is only a beggar at this door. A Sikh is not a giver, they're only a beggar. Appa manli na that we are all beggars, that we won't fall into this trap that will happen to Bhai Gurdas ji here. And many people have come. They've come to the Gurdwara with the idea that I've come with money. They come here, they put down a money, they put an ardas at the back, and they think they're giving something to their Guru. And Guru Maharaj is telling us, So kyon visre, jin sab kich diya. Why do you forget the one who gave you everything? Yeah? He's given us everything, and yet we think we can give him something. Yeah? Maharaj says, no. Teha kohina sujai, jetis gun koe kare. I can't think of anybody who can do anything good for you. You can only do good for us. So we shouldn't get into that mentality. I have a little story to tell you here. We're going to go into Kirtan now. And this shabad, this relates, so I'm going to relate the shabad now to the sakhi just said. And I'm going to tell you a little story which is interesting about all of this. Maharaj says here, Mere Madho ji, Sat Sangat mile sotarya. Sat Sangat, what is Sat Sangat? Sat Sangat kaisi jani hai? Jithe eko naam vakhani hai. Where Sant Madhadas is doing Katha about Akal Purkh Vaheguru. At that point, that kid has stayed in the Sangat. Whoever joins the Sangat of Bhai Madhadas ji, Sant Madhadas ji, they get saved. This is what Maharaj is saying. Mere Madho ji, Sat Sangat mile sotarya. Who meets you, O Sant Madhadas ji, whoever meets you in the Saz Sangat, they get saved. But opposite to us, same thing for us. Maharaj says, where will I find you, Vaheguru? Yeah? I looked everywhere for you. Where will I find you? Maharaj says, which Sangat har prabh vas sejiyo. Yeah? Hom mantan khoji pal palai, kyon pyara pritam mile meri pai, mile sat sangat khoj sai, which Sangat har prabh vas sejiyo. They say, I've looked all over the world. I've looked everywhere. How will I find you, my beloved? In the Saz Sangat is where you are. So this applies to us in this world as well. Mere Madho ji, oh my Lord, my Master, the husband of Maya, the Lord of Maya, Sat Sangat mile sotarya. When I meet you in Sat Sangat, then I am saved. Saved. Gur Prasad, Parampad Paya. What is Parampad? The highest status. Here, the highest status means the spiritual life. The spiritual life. In this world, you can get status outside. You can be flana person, CEO of such and such thing. You can become the most educated person. You can become the Prime Minister. You can have all those things, but without Guru Sahib's kirpa, you got nothing. This is what Guru Sahib is telling us now. Without the kirpa of Akal Purkh Vaheguru, we have got nothing at all. We are skint, if you might want to see it that way. In the Paudi, in Japji Sahib, when Maharaj says that Je Jugachare Arja Hor Dasuni Hoye Nava Khanda Vich Jani Hai Naal Chale Sab Koe Changa Nao Rakhai Kya Jas Kirat Jagle Je Tis Nadar Na Avei Tavat Na Puche Ke. They say, you know what? You could be living for so long. You could be living for ages and ages. And then on top of that, the whole world could be behind you. Naal Chale Sab Koe. You're known all over the world. Everybody is with you. But Je Tis Nadar Na Avei. If you don't have his kirpa, if he doesn't look upon you with his eye full of kirpa drishti, tavat na puchike, no one will even ask a question about you. You will go and no one will care. Thodi koi kisi ne thodi gal nahi puchni. That's how low importance you will have. So Parampad is a spiritual life. The only way to get the highest status, when we leave this world, if you want to go to the next world with even a little bit of honor, the only way to get that is by spirituality, by Naam. And here, we have to understand this, yeah? So Guru Maharaj is telling us that Guru Prasad, by the Guru's Kirpa, Param Pad Paya. He's now saved. Sant Mahadas is gone, given the highest status. They're so respected because of Naam. Suke cast Harya. That dry wood became green. That's a miracle there. Now, Sasani, look at ourselves. When we come to the Gurdwara, we think we give so much. Even the people that run the Gurdwara think they give so much. And what do we actually give to the people that do the most important thing, which is join us to the Gurbani, to the Gur Shabad? We give no more respect to the Kirtane. The Kirtaniye and the Granthi Singhs get no respect. Ajkal Gurdware vich jehde Kirtani hege hain, jehde Granthi Singh hege unna satkar bilkul nahi honda. Naradri hondi unna di. मैं साकी दसना चाहता है कि मैं हुण एक गुरसिख परिवार ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ ਉਹ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਨੇ ਪੁਰਾਣੇ ਸਮੇਂ ਤੋਂ ਤੇ ਪੌਂਟਾ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਉਹ ਸਿਖਾਉਂਦੇ ਸੀਗੇ ਕੀਰਤਨ they were teaching kirtan in Paonta Sahib and what they told me is a story about somebody you all know called Daler Mehndi. You know Daler Mehndi? Yeah, you only know of him because he's does Bhangra music. But Daler Mehndi is from a family of Kirtanis. And Daler Mehndi was a Kirtani as well. ਉਹ ਵੀ ਕੀਰਤਨੀ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਸਨ. Yeah? And when he was a Kirtani, there was no money given to Kirtani. He was in Delhi, he was at a Gurdwara doing Kirtan, and he asked for 251 rupees for the Jatha to do Kirtan at a program. And the Gurdwara committee said no. They said no to them. He got so dukhi they wouldn't even give something as small as this. He left Kirtan, went into pop music. 11 years later, the Pradhan of that Gurdwara, that had said to him, go, I'm not going to give you even 251 rupees. He paid him over 100,000 rupees to come and do music at his son's wedding. Pradhan de putter da vyah si. ਤੇ ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦਲੇਰ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ ਨੂੰ ਬੁੱਕ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਆ ਕੇ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਕਰਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਗਾਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਤੇ ਉਹ ਦਲੇਰ ਮਹਿੰਦੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਆਇਆ ਤੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਸਮਝਾਇਆ ਕਮੇਟੀ ਉਹ ਪ੍ਰਧਾਨ ਨੂੰ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਛਾਣਿਆ ਨਹੀਂ ਪਰ 11 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੇਰੇ ਤੇ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਕੀਤੀ ਸੀਗੀ ਤੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਗਾਣੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਭੰਗੜਾ ਵਿੱਚ ਪੈ ਗਿਆ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ 11 ਸਾਲ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ 51 ਪੌਂਡ 51 pounds 251 rupees you wouldn't give me ਪਰ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਕੀ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਮੈਂ ਗਾਣਾ ਗਾਉਂਦਾ ਉਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਮੈਂ ਗੁਰੂ ਦਾ ਜਸ ਗਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਅਮੋਲਕ ਬਾਣੀ ਗਾਉਂਦਾ ਸੀਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਨਿਰਾਦਰੀ ਕੀਤੀ ਕੋਈ ਅਦਬ ਸਤਿਕਾਰ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ ਹੁਣ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਗੰਦੇ ਗਾਣਾ ਗਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਤੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਖ ਰੁਪਏ ਦਿੰਦੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੋ He made him remember about that time when now before he was in kirtan and he was getting paid nothing and wouldn't even get that money. Now he's doing gande gaane and for that he's being paid 100,000. The same guy is booking him for his kids' family, his kids' wedding. This is what we do to our kirtanis nowadays. Why? Because we think about this. Kaahe Chitveh Udam ja ahar harjyo parya. We keep worrying about our building funds. We keep worrying about money in the Gurdwara. We don't understand that the people that are the most important, the ones that are sitting up here, singing the Guru's just. This is the most important crew to take care of. If you got this bit sorted, the Gurdwara, the Kirtan, the Parthi sings, if you look after them, the Gurdwara will work perfectly. Because the Sangat will get joined to the Guru. If we find people like Sant Mahadas ji, if we bring them into the Gurdwara, say, Tusi kuch karo, save the Gurdwara. Then the Gurdwara will go forward. While we keep thinking about building funds and monies and Sukhmani Sahib parts and Horakhand parts, but we don't think about the Sangat, we don't think about creating Sat Sangat, then we're going to drown. Sat Sangat mile so Tarya. Otherwise we would drown. Tarya means to swim over. This is what's happening in our Gurdwara nowadays. This is happening in Gurdwara all across the country. The Kirtanis are not giving enough money to look after themselves. Hey, in this Gurdwara, they give £100 for 8 days for a Sangat to come here and do early morning Asadivar. And now they stop that as well. To see aap soch lo, how are we going to look after our Kirtanis if we don't give them respect? And there's bare problems all over this Panth. And the people and that's that family that I spoke to today, the one that were telling me this story, their father had done Kirtan with Daler Mehdi's dad for 13 years. This is not some story from far away. This is the father of Daler Mehndi telling the story to this Kirtani. And they were saying that many people of very high level Kirtan have left Kirtan now just to go back to this tongue. Because there's no respect in this work. Yeah? When people come into this country, when the Gurdwaras put them up in these little horrible houses that have got nothing nice, damp everywhere, And then those people come and do kirtan here, we do satkar of them, but when they go back, there's no respect. How can that happen? The only way to do that is to change the system. To place the people that are sitting on a stage, give them the highest comfort, so they carry on doing that. So we get people who are of that respect to actually can develop that. Because you know what? The people that Guru Dev Wazir hai, Wazir is like the Gurus, they're the closest to the Guru. If we don't respect them, then who are we respecting? The Bani is inside them, the Kirtan is inside them, the ones that have got Asadiwar can't, and we treat them worse than anybody else. So Sasangi ji, hona pa Kirtan karna hai. And the thing to remember is that we are only going to be saved ourselves when we join the Sad Sangat. Sad Sangat mile sotarya. What will happen to us? The Guru's Kirpa will happen to us. Guru Prasad Param Pad Paya. The highest status should be given to the people that can create the Sad Sangat. Sad Sangat mile sotarya. Guru Prasad Param Pad Paya. Suke Kasht Harya. And who are we? We are that dry wood. With the Kirtan and Sad Sangat, we that dry wood will become green. Asi aap hare pare ho jange. We will become hare pare because we are dry. We're dry with the Maya. The burn of Maya, the heat of Maya has dried us all up into sukre lakad. But when the Guru Sahib does kirpa, fir ki hoega? Then we will blossom forth and the Naam will shine inside us as well. Suke Kast Harya. That's what we are. The application of this to ourselves is that this panth, even if you take it at a panthic level, this panth will start to become green. It will start to grow flowers. It will start to have fal. When we start to create the Sad Sangat, and the Guru's Kirpa will happen for us as well then. Ahana Simran Karna. Everybody join in. After that we'll finish the rest of the Shabad. Hopefully we'll get to the Shabad today, because you got some extra time.
ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਮੋਹਿ ਨੀਰੇ ਮਰੇ ਜੀਓ ਮੇਰੇ ਪਿਆਰੇ ਸਭ ਗੁਣ ਤੇਰੇ ਰਾਮ ਹੋਏ ਆਸਾ ਸਭ ਗੁਣ ਤੇਰੇ ਰਾਮ ਹੋਏ
So here, in that shabad, Maharaj is telling Bhai Madho ji that whoever joins you, they're saved. But then they say to us as well, that Janan Pita Lok Satabanata Koe na kiski tarya. Janan, word Janani, from comes the word mother. Janan Pita, Pita means father. Janan Pita, Lok means people, i.e. friends. Sut Banita. Sut means children. Banita means wife. So they say all these relations. Now who are they talking about? That guy as well. That bichara guy who's up there about to be crucified, and his family, friends, his kids, no one stood for him. Yeah? Janan Pita Lok Sut Banita Koe na kiski tarya. Tarya means to have a support. Like Nitarya, Tar. Yeah? Maharaj says that Guru Maharaj, you are Nitarya Tarpan hai Khudai. Garib Nivaj, din Ran Tyai. You are the support of those who have no support. But here, they say, Maharaj says, no one is support to anybody else. Because Guru, this what happened to that guy. But Guru Tegh Maharaj also tells us the same thing. They go, in Rag Dev Kantari, Mahla Nova, they go, Jagat mein chuthi dekhi preet, apne hi sukh syon sab lage, Kya dara, kya meet, raho. They go, I have seen the world, and all the love in this world is all jhootha. Jagat mein jhoothi dekhi preet. All the love of the world is all fake. Why? Apne hi sukh syon sab lage, kya dara, kya meet. Everybody is concerned about their own happiness. Who is really a spouse? Who is really a friend? The real friend we have is Guru. The real spouse, the real husband, Lord, is Akal Purakh and Guru Maharaj. No one else will really stay with us. If you behave terribly, if you go back, if you think about the things that you would do, your family could leave you. Your friends could leave you. But Akal Purakh could never leave you. So in this way, Maharaj says, Mero sabay kahta hai, hitsyon bado cheet. They say, everybody says, mine, mine. And they attach themselves to you with love. Worldly love, yeah? Mero, they call you my child, my husband, my wife, all these things. Sabbe kahta hai, hitsyo badyo cheet, antkal sangi nahi ko, ehe acharj hai chi reet. They go at the last moment, antkal, in your life, they say, sang nahi ko, no one will be with you. Na sangi nahi ko, ehe acharj hai reet. This is the amazing way of the world. No one goes with you. Yeah? Karmi apu apni, ke nede, ke dur. These people that are attached to you, they leave you. I was talking to this Singh, he's in the army. He was saying, you know that shabad, antakal, jo Lakshmi simre, aisi chinta meh jai mare. Maharaj says, if you, at the last moment of your life, if you think about money, Maharaj says, sarab jon val avtare. Then I go, Ari mai, Gobind naam, mat bisre. Don't forget one thing, Gobind naam, mat bisre. Don't ever forget the name of Akal Purakh Vaheguru. Raho. He says, you know, if you die at home, surrounded by your family, at that moment in time, you're in dangerous death. Because you're more likely at that moment in time, surrounded by your family, about to die, you're more likely to think about money, because people are going to be asking you, Papa ji, will banai? Papa ji, menu ki de rahe hai ho? What are you going to give to me? They're going to talk to you about money. Secondly, in that Shabad, Maharaj says, Antakal jo istri simre. If you think about your wife, aisi chinta meh jai mare, beswa jon val avtare. You're going to be thinking about your wife as you're dying. Maharaj, you come back as a prostitute many, many times. Then they say, Antakal jo ladke simre. If you think about your children, aisi chinta meh jai mare. Maharaj says, if you think about your children when you die, they go, Sukar jon val avtare. You come back as a pig many times. Then they go, look, be scared even more if you die at home with your family. Antakal jo mandar simre, Aisi chinta meh je mare. Master, if you think about your last moment of life, you think about your mandir, your house, what will happen to you? Maharaj says, Pret jon wal autare. You come back as a ghost many times. Ghost also June. Now Maharaj says, Talochanji is giving this shabad. They go, Antakal Narayan Simre. This guy was a soldier. He goes, if I leave my family, my friends, and my money and all this stuff, and I forget about that, and I'm on the battlefield, and I die on the battlefield, and what am I thinking about then? Guru Gobind Singh says that, Why Guru? They go, Tan ji yo teh ko jug mein, Tan ji yo teh ko jag mein, Mukte har chit mein jud bichar hai. They go, blessed is that person on the battlefield who's got Waheguru on their mouth, and they're thinking about battle. They're not thinking about money, they're not thinking about women, they're not thinking about their family, they're not thinking about their houses. At that moment, they're safer than the guy dying at home with his family and friends. They're safer because they're thinking about fighting only. They ain't got time to worry about these things. And what else they're thinking about? Waheguru. On the battlefield, you will jap naam. When bullets are flying at you, you will jap naam like no one's ever jap naam. The two are sitting here with me, Amit and Kiran are sitting here with me. When we were driving in Delhi to the airport, the driver was the craziest driver in the world. And the whole time, I couldn't help but say, Waheguru. Because it was like death time. So, what happens? Waheguru is closest to you in the battlefield. The shaheeds aren't the unlucky ones. We are the unlucky ones to die in that situation. We're more likely to fail at that moment in time than the guy on the battlefield. Because they're going to be thinking about dying in battle. Yeah? They're going to be thinking about what to do, how to fight. It's present, living in the present, thinking about Waheguru. So Maharaj says to us that in this, the way the world works is different to how Akal Purakh works. So, Antakal Sangi Nahi Kau Eh Acharj Hai Reet. This is the amazing thing about. Okay, thank you ji. Then what happens? Maharaj says, now they've broken Pai Gurdasi's Hankar. They broken their Hankar. They said to them that you think you're in charge, but no. Now they teach Pai Gurdasi. What do they say? They say, Sir Sirjak Sambhahe Thakur Kaahe Man Pau Karya. Sir. Now, in one way, the word Sir means your head as well. Yeah? Sabde Sir de hote. But here, Sir comes from the word Sirjana, which means to create. Yeah? So, Sir means he creates everybody. Sabnu Sirjde hege Akal Purakh Waheguru. He makes everybody, Sir, and then Rijak Sambhahe. He gives them food as well. Rijak means food, yeah? Sir Rijak Sambhahe Thakur. He creates everybody, he provides them with sustenance as well. He hasn't made anybody that he doesn't give food to as well. The fact they were in the mother's womb, he was still giving them food when they were in the mother's womb. We talked about this and we're looking at Anand Sahib, that even in the womb, since the womb, he's been taking care of us. Yeah? Maat garab mein, aapan simran, te tum rakhan hare. You've been protecting me in the womb, and now even in this world I should remember you. Pavak sagar, athar lehr mein, taro taran hare. Save me in this world as well, Akal Purakh Waheguru. But also Sir can mean wherever we are. Sir, Rijak Sambhahe Thakur, so Kaahe Man Pau Karya. Oh my mind, Kaahe means why? Kyun? Why are you scared? Why are you always scared? If you look at most Sikhs, they don't live in a state of no fear. They live in a state of fear. They're fearful of everything. Job, house, family, rehat, bani. They're scared of everything, but they're not scared of Akal Purakh Waheguru. I heard a story today about another person in the Gurdwara. The Kirtani was telling me that they were in a darbar and the person was talking in the darbar to a bunch of visitors to the Gurdwara, and the visitors were asking questions like, how do you take care of your granthis and those people? You got so many of them. And the person was lying from the stage right next to Maharaj. He was lying. He was saying, yeah, we pay for their tickets to come here. We give them a really nice place to stay. We even support their family back home. We pay them a nice wage. And the guy that was listening, he spoke English. He was a Kirtani. He was like, what a lie. He said to his dad, he goes, Dardeni? Aren't they scared of lying in front of Maharaj? No, they're not. Kaahe man pau karya. Maharaj says, we're scared about the things of the world, but they're not scared about Akal Purakh Waheguru. Maharaj says, be scared of him. Guru Maharaj says, Mullah We are the mullah, yeah? The Musliman, the one in charge. You know the guy in charge? He's a mullah. Maharaj says to him, Marna mullah marna. Oh mullah, you will die as well. Pi kartaro darna. Be scared of God. The one who made you, be scared because he's watching every single thing you're doing. So here Maharaj says that why are we scared about our food? We shouldn't be scared about our food. We shouldn't be worried about rizq. He takes care of us. We should be thinking about, be scared about living in His hukum and following Him. Kaahe man pau karya. And Guru Ramdas Ji Maharaj tells us the same thing. They say, Na kar chint hai karte. They go, tu chinta na karo. Don't be worried. Let Akal Purakh worry. Yeah, about your food and those things, let him worry. You do the right thing. You live a good Sikh life. The rest will take care of itself. Maharaj says, Har deve jal thal janta sabte. He gives to beings in the water and the land. Even those little beings that live in the volcanic areas, in the water deep down the ground, where the pressure is so high and there's boiling hot water, even those beings find food to eat. Apa ki hege? We got so much food in this world. Apa fir bhi darde rehde hege. Maharaj says, Achint daan de prab mera, vich pathar keet pakhani hai. He goes, don't worry. He gives to everybody. Even the worms and the stones and the mitti, He gives them food. Comes back to the point that we're talking about. He takes care of everybody. Sir sir sambhahe Thakur, Kaahe man pau karya. Now Guru Maharaj gives an example about this bird called a flamingo. Now this is a different kind. The translation is flamingo, but the bird is a kind of bird that as soon as its children are born, it flies away. Children are born in the nest, and the mother bird flies away. And what happens? The mother bird is far, far away. Maharaj says, Ude ud ave sakosa tis pache bachre charya. Ude, here the ude here refers to that bird. Yeah? Ude ud ave. Ud means is flown away. So that ude is the word is actually a kunja, a flamingo, and it's flown away. Ud ave sa kosa. Sa means 100. Kosa means it's like a length of distance. So it's like hundreds of miles. This bird now is flown away hundreds of miles. Ude ud ave sa kosa. This pache bachre charya. This pache means behind. Behind, bachre apne bacche chhad dete. Charya. He's left his children far away and gone far away. The Maharaj says, Tin kavan khalave, kavan chugave, man meh simran karya. They go, Tin kavan. Kavan means whom? Kavan khalave. Who feeds them? Kaun khwanda ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ? Who feeds these little babies that are left back? Tin kavan chugave. Who gives them pani? Who gets food out their mouth to that baby bird? Maharaj says, Man meh simran karya. Now here the English translation is saying, think about this. But the actual translation is not this. The actual translation is this. Akal Purdi Kirpa Dinal. When that mother is so far away, it eats food and it thinks about its children. When it's chewing this food, thinking about its children, Akal Purakh looks after the children and gives them food. With this Simran, the power of that Simran of that bird is so strong. Think about how much we can get if we do Simran. The mother is doing Simran of the babies, and the food it's eating is landing in the baby's stomach. Ek kirpa hai, ye man mein hai Simran karya. How does it feed its children? How does it give water to its children? It does that by doing Simran of its children. Guru Maharaj talks about this. They go, Jaisi gagan firanti udti kapre bangi wale. They go, the white flamingo is flying in the sky. Jaisi gagan firanti udti. It flies in the sky. Oho rakhe cheet piche bich bachre nit hirde sar samali. But she thinks about his children back there. Nit, every day in his heart is thinking about that child. Maharaj, Tyon Satgur Sikh Preet Har Har Ki Gur Sikh Rakhe Jinali. You know what we can learn from this? Don't worry too much about that bird and what it does for itself. That doesn't apply to us. What does Maharaj teach us with this shabad? They're saying, you know what? If you remember your Guru in the same way the Guru is remembering you, Tyon Satgur Sikh Preet Har Har Ki. Here the same way the Guru and the Sikh have love for each other and for God. Maharaj says, Guru Sikh rakhe ji nale. The Guru keeps a Sikh in its heart. Wherever the Sikh is, the Guru is thinking about the Sikh. So we should be the same way. We shouldn't be worried too much about these things. Who will take care of us? Guru Nanak Dev Ji will take care of us. That guy was going to be crucified and his Guru saved him there. Suke Kast Harya. Who will take care of us? When we're struggling with our head, when we're falling down on the ground, we're thinking, I can't survive this way, man. Sikhi is way too hard for me. When I think I can't cope, at that moment in time, I ain't got to worry, because I'll follow my Guru. I say, Maharaj, tusi kirpa karo. I can't do it anymore, tusi kirpa karo. Jo paave, tyo rakho Swami, mare gure bithaya. Save me as you wish, because you put me on this path. You brought me to Guru Nanak Dev Ji's house. I'm here now on your path. Now you take care of me. Many, many times before I took Amrit, people said to me, you can't keep Amrit. I was a Munna, I never had any Bani in my life. They go, you can't keep your Amrit. I said, I'm not going to keep my Amrit. Guru's going to keep my Amrit. He's done a Hokum to take Amrit. Why should I worry? It's not my job to worry. My job is just to do what I'm told. Sikh da kam oi hega. Chinta nahi karni. Follow the Guru. Do what the Guru says. The rest Guru Sahib will take care of themselves, because they are Sarva Kala Samrat. The most powerful being in the world is our Guru. So, Sikh chinta nahi karni. Maharaj says fir, Sab nidhan, das as siddhan, Thakur kal tal tarya. Now this bit is hard to pronounce, yeah? We've got to focus on this bit. Sab nidhan, das asht siddhan. The nidhan means treasures, all the treasures. Sab nidhan, then say das. Das means 10. Asht means 8. So it's 18. 10 and 8, 18. Right? Das asht siddhan. The 10, 18 siddhiyan. I'll talk about this. What does the nidhan mean? It refers to the non-nid. The non-nidyan. All the treasures are either non-nidyan. And then das asht siddhan. The 18 spiritual powers. Maharaj says, Thakur, the Lord Master, he keeps the 9 nidhan and he keeps the 18 siddhiyan all in his hand. Kar here refers to the hand. You know, doe kar jor, doe kar, 2 kar. So kar means hand. And then tal, the tali is the palm. Kar tal tarya. So tada. If you can't pronounce tada too well and tata too well, you're going to struggle with this. So practice your moharni. Yeah? Kar tal tarya. They keep these in their hand. Akal Purakh keeps all these powers in his hand. What are these powers? Now, many times, when we talk about these powers, we think about the Hindu way as well, the Indian way. So there is a sort of mix of the two, but this refers to, firstly, the 9 spiritual powers used to be the non-nid, used to be the Param Nidhi, Mahan Padam, Sank, Makar, Kachap, Kund, Neel. All these things refer to like getting children, grandchildren, getting diamond, rubies, delicious things to eat, training in the use of arms and ruling other people. Yeah, clothes, food, gold. Yeah, mastery of the fine arts of music and poetry. All these things Maharaj is talking about. These are they referred to in India as non-nid, the 9 treasures. And here Maharaj is saying all these things will come to you. But more importantly than these 9 things are what the Sikh 9 spiritual treasures are. The spiritual treasures are what we're really looking for. And Maharaj describes them, and the Gur Sikhs have described that as, number 1, Parosa. If we have faith in our Guru. Then, Leenta, attachment to Vaheguru. Then 3, Santokh, contentment. 4, detachment. Yeah, being alep in this world. 5, Hokum, to follow the Guru's Hokum. 6, Sedge, to not go up and down, but to equilibrium. Have Shanti in your mind. Then 7, Anand, bliss. Then 8, Vismad, ecstasy and joy. Then 9, Nadar. Nadar means that they get the kirpa of Akal Purakh Vaheguru. Jin ko nadar karan tinkar. This is the highest of the 9 things. And what are these all part of? These are all part of Naam. Nonid Amrit Prabh ka Naam, Dehi mein iska bisram. All these spiritual powers that people look for, the spiritual treasures, these things are all contained in Naam. Deho Naam Santokhiya, Utre Man ki Pukh. We get these things if we follow our Guru. So Sab Nidhan, they're in his hands. All these things that people look for in the world, they're in his hand. Das As-Siddhan, the 18 spiritual powers, for example, to become very small or very big. The power to expand your body, the power to decrease our density, become like a feather, the power to become heavier, the power to get success, the power to get rid of other people's minds, the power to even read other people's minds, and the power of persuasion and convince other people. These are the 18 spiritual powers, the 8 major ones and the 10 small ones. I just went to the 8 major ones. You can Google this, I don't want to go into too much detail. But all these powers are in Naam as well. Yeah? These Siddhiyan people trying to get them powers, Maharaj says, to see Naam Japlo, you get all these things. How can we explain this? When you buy the Lamborghini, you get leather seats, you get the power steering, you get the sat-nav. ठीक है ना? Don't buy the sat-nav and leather seats and put it into your Ford Escort. There's no point. Go for the Guru, he'll give you the Lamborghini, he'll give you everything you want, and it will come with as standard all these things. ठीक है ना? So Naam is the highest thing in this world. So what this refers to here, these powers, is telling people that are getting lost on the path of looking for the wrong thing. Maharaj is telling those people, don't look for the wrong thing, look for Naam. Because they're lying in his hand. ਇਹ ਸਾਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਇਹ ਸਾਰੇ ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਦੇ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਇਹ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦੇ ਹੱਥ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈਗੇ ਨੇ ਤੇ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਮੰਗ ਲਓ ਕੀ ਮੰਗੀਏ ਨਾਮ ਮੰਗੀਏ ਹੈ ਤੇਗ ਬਹਾਦਰ ਸਿਮਰਿਏ ਕਰ ਨੌ ਨਿਧ ਆਵੇ ਤਾਏ do simran of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji Maharaj, all these things will come to us anyway. So Maharaj says, das sab nidhan, das asidhan, Thakur kal kar tal tarya. These are in his hands. Guruji is telling Bhai Gurdas Ji, I could have asked these things for him whenever I wanted. I have the power. These powers lie in my hand because Guru Akal Purus give me these powers. But I don't. I live in his Hokum. I enjoy the Hokum. You're doing chinta. Don't do chinta. Enjoy his grace. Then Maharaj says, Jan Nanak bal bal sad bal jaiye, tera ant na paravarya. Maharaj says, Jan Nanak bal bal sad bal jaiye. Satsangat ji, ithe 3 wari bal aaya. 3 times Maharaj Sahib ye sacrifice. Jan Nanak bal bal sad bal jaiye. Forever I'm a sacrifice. Now many people have translated these 3 to being different meanings for each one. Firstly, my mind is sacrificed to you. Then, my body is sacrificed to you in Akal Purakh. My body is a sacrifice. I am a sacrifice to your Bani as well. Your mind I'm a sacrifice to. Your body I'm a sacrifice to, and your Bani I'm a sacrifice to you. The Guru Sikh is saying to the Guru, everything about you I'm a sacrifice to. But also, the past, the present and the future. I'm a sacrifice in the past. I'm a sacrifice right now. Sadabal Jaiye, I'll always be a sacrifice to you. Yeah? Forever, I will follow your path. Any ki 2 din kar leta, fir chhadta. Nahi. Sikhi is nit nit rak urtaro. Every day we have to keep this. Yeah? This rehat of the Guru, daily. When you wake up in the morning, and you don't want to do your part, you're thinking, man, do I have to do it today? Say these lines to you. Say these lines to yourself. Again, say, Jan Nanak bal bal sad bal jaiye. I was a sacrifice yesterday, I'll be a sacrifice today, and Guru Maharaj, with your kirpa, I'll be a sacrifice tomorrow as well. Day in I will live your rehat. Asi chhadni nahi rehat. Teri pagat na chodo, pave log hase. Let the world laugh at us, but we'll do your pagati anyway. You're saying they're doing your part, everybody's wondering what's wrong with you. They might laugh at you, but tusi fikr na karo. Just say this verse to yourself. Jan Nanak bal bal sad bal jaiye. Jan Nanak bal bal sad bal jaiye. Tera ant na paravarya. Tera ant na paravarya. Oh Vaheguru, no one has reached your limits. I can reach the limits of my family. I can reach the limits of my friends, of my parents, but I can never reach your limits. Tera ant na paravarya. Paravar means ur and var. From this end to that end, no one has reached your limits. Paravar means to cross over something. Tera antana paravar. No one has crossed your limits. No one has crossed over you. No one can say how great you are. You're the greatest of all. Sasaji, one thing I want to remind you, one recent story. You know, in the last few years, there's been a Mahaprabhu called Sant Baba Harnam Singh Ji, Rampur Khede Wale. They had a point where they didn't want to make the Gurdwara. Rampur Khera wala, the Gurdwara, they didn't want to make it. They said, "Main theek hai." Sangat kept doing benti, make the Gurdwara, make the Gurdwara. One day Maharaj they got the Hokum, Sanji got Hokum, ki bana lo Gurdwara. So they said, okay, let's make the Gurdwara. Guru Sahib has given the Hokum to make it. Now they're making the Gurdwara, Sangat is bringing peta, but one time they had to start the building the next day and they didn't have the money for a whole bunch of things they needed for the building work. They didn't have the money. So what happens now? Everybody looking at Sanji and they're saying, Babaji saying, well, the money is not here. Where can we get the money from? And Babaji says to Sant Seva Singh Ji, who was a Param Sevak, the main Sevak, they go to where Guru Sahib is Prakash. Underneath the Prakash where the Granthi sings, lift up that mat and underneath it there will be an envelope. In the envelope, take out as much money as we need for today to buy this building material. They go, don't take any more, just take out what's required. They go there, they go, where's this money come from? They go there, matha take, they go underneath, they pick the money out, they take the money out what they need, there's loads of money there. They take what's needed, they close it, they bring the money back, and they carry on the building. Now what happens is later on that evening, Sant Seva Singh Ji in his head gets a chunk. Thinks, let me count how much money there was there. How much is Sant Ji got saved on the side? They're wondering. They go there, they pick it up, the envelope is totally empty. Kuch nahi hai hote. They came back and they apologized to Baba Harnam, told him what had happened. They said, you know that money, that's not our money. It's the Akal Purukh to mil raha hai. We're not saving nothing, we're spending it all. When we need it, we ask him, and if he wants to give it, he gives it to us. Appa dana nahi. So the Guru Sikh can think the same thing. They say, you know, in the Guru's work, do what needs to be done in the Guru's work. Yeah? Spend it in the right way. Don't spend it in bigger Gurdwara, bigger halls and bigger Sukhmani Sahib halls and bigger Akhand Path room. Spend it on the things that Guru Sahib wants to spend it on, a Prachar, on Gursikhi Falani. Spend it on the Kirtanis. Spend it on the Granthi Singhs. And then you won't have to worry, because the Akal Purukh will take care of the rest of the things. You know, if we think about the people that make the best places, it's the people that front the Gurdwara. The people that make it, that's what brings the Sangat. Or now here, they're trying to rebuild this Gurdwara. But what's going to happen when a Swindon Gurdwara is made? It's made in Slough. Everybody's going to go over there. We've got a plan for Prachar. Otherwise, this Gurdwara will become empty. Across the road from us is a Gurdwara just over here. That's empty as well. There's Gurdwara all over South. You could throw a stone in South and hit 2 Gurdwara. That's how many Gurdwara there are in South. But the proof of the pudding is this. They're not working together like an army. If you had these many soldiers, they would work together. We don't work together. What we should be thinking about is, what is one Gurdwara going to specialize in? What does a Panth need in South? Does it need an education center? Or does it need more Akhand Path rooms? Are we competing with the Ramgarhi Gurdwara down the road to work out who's the cheapest Akhand Path? Or are we trying to work with the Ramgarhi Gurdwara to say, you do the Akhand Paths, we do the Prachar? We're not working together. There's no ekta here. That's what unity would be. When we work together for the betterment of the Panth. At the moment, we're not working together because the mentality is not there. And the proof is this. Just check how your committee members work with the other Gurdwara. If they don't talk to them, if they don't work with them, then there's not one Panth. There's no Panthic mentality in those people. If they look around the area and they go, let's make links, let's work like an army, then you can get the Panth in Chardikala. Yeah? That's what's going to happen when we change our way of thinking. Then we will all work together for the betterment of the Guru. So we're going to finish off there. So, Inya Bindiya Parwan Kaniya, Paat Karde Hoye, Katha Karde Hoye, Kirtan Karde Hoye, Pilla Choki Dekha Bakshin Ji, Aao Gaj Gaj Fateh Akho Ji, Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share and subscribe. Please donate and help spread Guruji's message. Link is in the description below. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.